Rolling.
Hi, my name is Dino and I'm an anxiety and trauma specialist. A lot of people are feeling anxiety these days, and I wanted to give you 5 tips on immediately calming yourself down. So it's real interesting. A lot of people think that anxiety is something that sort of hits you and takes over. And honestly, a lot of people who have anxiety, you might know this, um, fear that they're going to suffer the rest of their lives. And nothing could be further from the truth. Anxiety is one of those things that you can regulate with some very simple methods. And over time, I'd like to teach you all of those. There are also some methods that you can apply or have a professional apply, a therapist and other sorts of doctors can apply to help you simply become a more happy, calm person. What's nice is some of these methods are very prescriptive, very concrete, and they have a lot to do with how the nervous system works. So I'm not going to get into a lot of detail today about your nervous system. That's going to come in future videos. So right now I'm just going to give you a few methods to calm down. So the first method is simply breathing slowly. You don't have to breathe a certain way. You just have to breathe slowly. A lot of people say take a deep breath, but a deep breath could also be a gasp. Like if bear's chasing you, you might go and it might not calm you down, not at first. So if you'll join me in just breathing slowly, and to make it even more effective, soften your gaze, just like this. Like you're looking out into a faraway, beautiful landscape. Soften your gaze, drop your jaw, and just start breathing slowly and noticing the feeling of air going in and out of your nose and your mouth. And let's begin. You can watch me while I get more relaxed. So the slowness of the breath really helps. In addition to the slowness, you can add depth. You could take deep belly breaths as you're breathing slowly. Let's just try that. Well, I don't know about you, but I feel more relaxed already. That's technique number 2, breathing slowly. Sometimes I like to say breathing slowly is the cure for almost everything. I know that's not completely scientific, but you can try it out and see how it works. The next thing we're going to do actually involves taking gasps and exhaling slowly and audibly. So imagine that we are stimulating 2 opposite ends of the nervous system continuum. There's the sympathetic nervous system, that's fight or flight, where a bear's chasing me and I'm like, and then on the end, there's this relaxing rest and digest parasympathetic nervous system. Slow exhale breathing. That was my dog leaving the room. She was way too relaxed to stand herself. So she went to her cave. So on the one end, we got this gasp, this really quick gasp. On the other end, we have this exhale, like, imagine you've had a long day and it's the end of the day and you just descend and rest, falling into your most comfortable easy chair with a sigh. So I'll demonstrate and do a few of them, and then you could try this out at home. There's something about engaging the two extremes in the nervous system that short circuits and relaxes the whole system. So that's number 2. 2 gasps and a slow exhale with an audible sound. The first one was just simply slow breathing. Number 3 is called triangle breathing. Triangle breathing involves an inhale, then holding your breath, and then exhaling. And different people do it differently. One of the ways I like to do it is with an inhale and an exhale that have equal number of beats, say 4, 5, or 6 beats, and an extended exhale. It's maybe a little longer than the inhale and the breath hold. Now you should pick the number that you're going to use based on your ability to breathe. So sometimes if I'm working with an athlete, particularly a swimmer or someone who spends a lot of time holding their breath, they may need a bigger number to get an impact out of this. But for our purposes, let's do 4 beats of inhale, 4 beats of holding your breath, and then 6 beats of exhale. And let's do 3 triangles. So the first one that I do, I'm going to count for you. And you can breathe along while I do it. So go ahead and inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that you know the rhythm, I'm just going to do it, and you can count yourself in your own heart. Ready and begin. Yeah, I've done this thousands of times, and I still find it really beneficial and relaxing. So we've done 3. We're going to do one that's very similar to triangle breathing. It's called box breathing because it looks like a box. And it's almost the same as triangle breathing, except in box breathing we have 2 holds. So you're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4 again. I made them even just to make it easier because 4 is a little more complicated than 3. So this way I won't get mixed up. Are you ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to have you do one more just on your own while I do it. Beginning with inhale. Very good. And now check yourself from head to toe and see if you feel any more relaxed. You can do this as many times as you like. So, got our 4 breathing methods, and I promised you a 5th method to calm down immediately. And so this one comes from a method called EMDR. It stands for Eye Movement Desensitization Reprocessing. It's one of the best methods that I've ever learned to help people. It actually helps people not only calm down, but also release trauma. And it's based on something called bilateral stimulation, meaning right, left, right, left. So you can either tap on your lap, right, left, or you can tap on your shoulders, right, left. And while EMDR requires a trained, licensed professional to guide you through the entire process, my teacher, Laurel Parnell, wrote a book called Tapping In, which is a fabulous book if you want to look into that. And in that book, she describes what's called resource installation, which is how we begin EMDR sessions by helping people feel more calm and relaxed and safe. And this part of it you can do on your own. For doing an entire EMDR protocol, seek out a trained professional that has lots of experience helping people with trauma using EMDR. But I'm going to teach you now how to experience your resources. The first resource is called a safe place. So for some people that's an indoor place, an outdoor place. It could be a real place that you've actually been to, or some place that's imaginary. But it should have some visceral qualities, like let's not put it in the ether somewhere. Let's try and keep it on planet Earth, even if it's a magical planet Earth, like some kind of a crystal palace or something, or angelic cave. So choose a place. It could be a room that you love, maybe your study or your bedroom, your living room, or your video game room. It could be in an imaginary, beautiful building with lots of cushions and your favorite things. It could be on a beach in the winter, or cooler beach or tropical beach. It could be in a forest, on a mountain. You could be skiing on powder, whatever appeals to you. So go ahead and close your eyes and take some very slow breaths. Focus on the feeling of air going in and out of your nose and your mouth. And yeah, let's cut. There's too much noise.
Yeah.
But that was good practice.
That was great.